people. Okay, it's a big step kind of a day. I am taking, or could be taking, a very huge step today, and that is I have my very first appointment with an orthodontist. So I have extremely crooked teeth, and it's just always been that way, and it's kind of hereditary because one of my bottom teeth actually sits back from the others. My dad has the exact same tooth that does that, and Skylin actually had the exact same tooth, but she has had her braces. They're off now. Her teeth are all straight, and I've seen the problems, the dental problems that my dad has been going through in his older years because of his crooked teeth. I'm an avid flosser. I can't stand tartar on my teeth, so I take good care of my teeth, but I am still very paranoid as I get older, because, you know, your teeth start to decline, and they're, you know, just the wear and tear every year on your teeth, and I'm just scared of the health. I'm scared for the health of my teeth. So we're finally at the position that maybe I can go ahead and either get braces or Invisalign. That's what the appointment is today. And we probably would have held off a little bit longer, but our orthodontist recently built a new building. And big, huge, nice building. And evidently maybe they're wanting more patients to help pay for that building, because they are having a $500 off braces or Invisalign and no money down. You just make your first month's payment. So today it's just basically the consultation, talk about what they think's best, and kind of go from there. So I'm really excited about the prospect of straightening my teeth, because over the years of vlogging and editing and seeing the camera constantly on my mouth, and kind of even like now the camera's kind of looking down into my mouth, and that is all I see anymore, is how bad and how crooked my teeth are. It's like the only thing I can ever focus on. So I'm really, really wanting to get that taken care of. So let's check out what the orthodontist has to say. So I went to go edit this vlog today, and somehow the clip that I recorded when I got back in the car after the appointment wasn't there. Somehow I must have accidentally deleted it. That's what happens when I wait so long to post a vlog. But anyway, so after the orthodontist checked me out, he decided, you know, you've got the 2 porcelain crowns. I have just extremely weak teeth, and I had 2 teeth that actually cracked, and they had to put porcelain crowns on them so it wouldn't, you know, crack any further or break the tooth. Anyway, because of those 2 crowns, he just suggested Invisalign, and the reason being that the cement glue or whatever they use to do brackets for braces just does not adhere to porcelain crowns that easily. Invisalign it is. So right then and there, I actually had a coupon I brought with me just in case. That was $500 off of the Invisalign if I got it on that day. So I said, yep, okay, that's what we're gonna do. And so what happens is it will take about 2 years, just like braces, because of, I guess, the extent of how crooked my teeth are, especially the bottom. But they did this scan. Like, they have to do this picture scan thing of your entire mouth, of all your teeth, so they can actually make the Invisalign, the trace. And oh my gosh, it's when I saw the finished product, because they do like a section, they scan a section at a time. When they showed me the finished picture, I'm like, oh my God, my teeth are so horrible. I'm going to insert that now. Okay guys, it has been 7 weeks. Today is the big day, January 9th, 2018, and I'm getting ready to go get my Invisalign. So it would have been ready in 6 weeks, but I was in Florida on the 6th week from that original appointment, so it had to wait till today. So I'm excited, but yet a little, not down, not nervous, but I know that this is going to be a lifestyle change for me. And that is because you can't eat or drink anything with Invisalign in other than water. And I'm a grazer. I have always been a grazer. I'm not one to sit down and eat a big meal at one time. I'll eat a little bit, get back up, 30 minutes later, eat a little bit more. And this, goes on and on until my meal is done. When I'm in the car, which is a lot, I like to have drink in the car. I normally have two. I have a water bottle, but then I'll either have Coke or tea, and I will sip on that Coke and tea all day long. And I can't do that with Invisalign. So it's just going to be a dramatic change. I told my husband, I said, I'm going to be starving. I'm going to starve because I can't. I'm going to have to force myself to eat all at one time and not continuously snack throughout the day. Not that it's big snacks, but it's just a handful of trail mix here or a bite of a banana here. I'm really serious when I say I am a grazer. I don't like a lot of food at one time. I space my food out. And with I don't want to be popping the Invisalign in and out and in and out and in and out. It's not going to be good for it, and it's going to be a hassle. And my tea and my Coke that I normally have with me at all times, it's going to have to only be water, which is a good thing. I don't need the tea and Coke. But again, it is all about the lifestyle change. So anyway, off we go. And the next time you see me, I'm going to have Invisalign in my mouth, and I can explain a little bit more about what they did and the process in just a moment. Yep, this happened all the way. I thought, one more dollar Coke for the road. Well, time to go in. Okay, excuse the spit in there, the saliva, but there you go. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm going to put it back in. All right, can you tell? So, they are a lot thicker than I thought. Like, I've held my daughter's retainer, from when she had braces. And this is so much thicker. And you kind of feel like they're so thick that you kind of feel like you can't bite down all the way, but then that's okay because you're not going to be eating with them in anyway. Getting them in was not really a problem, but whoa, as soon as I got them in, because she had me put them in, wow, you could feel the tightness around the teeth. And sorry, I'm trying to get used to them. So getting them out, that's a different story. Like, I haven't even taken the bottom one out, but I have taken the top one out a couple times. And it's hard to get them out. And plus, I was worried I was going to, like, break them. And she kept saying, you're not going to break them. They're very durable. You're not going to break them. And so, yeah, I mean, that appointment was really quick. So I got 2 trays, what they call trays. So they just like come in a little baggie. Like, there's my second set. And in 2 weeks, I will put that set in and wear them for 2 weeks. So these are going to be worn for 2 weeks. Then I put that set in, wear them for 2 weeks, and then I come back in 4 weeks and get like 3 or 4 more sets, I think. So next time it'll be a while, because next time I need to get they're not like little brackets, they call them bumps, because like this tooth right here, if you see, it's actually like turned, so they need to be able to like not just straighten that tooth, but they need to be able to turn it back where it should be. So there's certain places I'm going to have little bumps on them, and that forces them to turn in the area that they should be turned. Now, I'm really curious what questions you guys have. Oh, washing them, just toothbrush. She told me, don't hold it by one end and brush it. Put it in your hand and brush it that way. Don't use toothpaste with dyes in them, colored toothpaste, because it can stain them. And that's one of the reasons you can't even like drink tea. Like, I drink unsweet tea, but I wouldn't be able to drink that with these in because it'll stain. If it sits, you know, imagine it sitting in that little tray and then on your teeth. Yeah, that's going to stain it. And then, of course, I can't drink like soft drinks because the sugar will sit in there and just rot the teeth out, basically. So that's why you can't really drink anything but water, because of it staining or the sugar in the drinks. So just every night I brush it with a toothbrush, not real hot water. And that's it. So anyway, any questions you have, comment below and I'll try to answer them. And for, actually, you know what? I'm not going to end this vlog here because I'm going to give it a day or two and come back to you guys and tell you how sore my mouth is, because they have warned me. She's also warned me not only how sore my mouth might get, but it might affect my sinuses and make them sore. So I'm curious about that. Anyway, I'll let you know. Oh my goodness. It has only been 4 hours. I've only had these in for 4 hours. I just took them out to eat because I hadn't had lunch. It's after 4. Haven't had lunch. And no, it's only been 3 hours. I'm sorry. It's only been 3 hours. Hadn't had lunch right after 4. And the top one I took out no problem. The bottom one, which you got to remember, my bottom teeth are extremely crooked. As I'm taking it off, I got the back off first and the front was having a harder time. And as I started to pull, whoa, I thought I was going to pull my teeth out. It was very, very uncomfortable. I'm just flabbergasted at only this time frame. Very uncomfortable. So got it off and it's like, oh, okay, it's relief. The main thing that's bothering me right now is, where are they? Hold on. Oops. You're not going to be able to see it, but the very ends of these, they don't look rough, but they're actually very rough on the tongue. And that's what I'm having an issue with right now, is how rough the edges of that are. But anyway, so I cannot eat, I can't bite with my front teeth. Already, this is crazy. It is very painful. And I have a high pain tolerance. I mean, anybody can tell you that. I had, I'm not even going to go into like medication that I've done, pain medication after C-sections and stuff like that I've denied after. I'm just not a big, I don't want a lot of medicine. So I just have a high pain tolerance. But whoa, I'm looking over at my plate and took that first bite of food and was like, oh my gosh, I've got to take it over here. And I'm not eating anything crunchy. I'm eating leftover pizza. And wow, it is really, and of course, because these are the crookedest, it is, I can see this is going to be the problem down here already. I can't describe how uncomfortable it was to try and take a bite. And I'm worried about when I put that thing back on, how uncomfortable it's, and I say uncomfortable, but it hurts how that's going to feel. And oh my gosh, tomorrow, in 2 days from now, will I be able to talk? But that it's fine. I am so glad I'm able to do this. This is what I need to do. And even though I'm complaining in a way, it's to let you guys know what to expect if you've been thinking about it. I just want you guys to, know the process. Okay, let's see if I go at least a day without coming on and giving you info. We'll see. Yep, having to cut my chicken into small pieces because it would hurt to actually take a bite of this. Just finished eating. I haven't put them back in yet because I need to go brush my teeth. I brush my teeth every single time I eat before I put them back in because the thought of food being in there, like I'll floss and everything before. But I just noticed, so they had given me like a little goodie bag that had my second week in there, and I pulled out the toothpaste. I saw the toothpaste sticking up, and I saw the mouthwash sticking up. But I didn't look in there all the way. And when my son was eating, he was looking through and he's like, well, what is this? And he pulls this out and I'm like, oh my gosh, please be chapstick. Please be chapstick. And it is. It's just like an ear. So I was really glad to get that because I actually need some more chapstick. I had used mine all up while I finished it up coming back from our Daytona Beach Orlando trip. And they also had this. And I'm like, what is that? So he opens it up and it's like, oh, that's cool. It's a covered toothbrush, which is great because I'm like, that's compact enough where I can carry that in my purse at all times, because if I go out to eat, I'm going to want to brush my teeth at the restaurant before I put it back in and leave. But then he's like, well, wait a minute, what is this? It unscrews. So let me try to unscrew this while holding the camera. And check it out. Oops, dropped it. Toothpaste is what this is. So is that not cool? I mean, the toothpaste is like in with this. This is an awesome, awesome freebie that they include in their little goodie bag. Yeah, I'm happy with those little things. So, update. I just got back from the orthodontist. So, it had been a little over 24 hours. And I had to get them to file down the Invisalign, whatever. Because one piece up here was cutting into my gum up here because it was so rough. And then on the inside, the bottom, and the top, the whole entire inside, just imagine it just being ragged. Ragged? 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 Whatever the word is, very rough around the edges. It wasn't smooth at all. So it actually was like tearing my tongue up, especially on the inside on this side, where when I took a sip of orange juice this morning, it was like pouring acid on my tongue. So I was like, I cannot deal with this. Something has to be done. So they do, no problem. Took it in, they smoothed it out, and now, oh, it feels so much better. Now the tongue and my gum have to heal. I still cannot get over how like sore it gets. This is crazy. And they are right about the sinuses. I can already feel it right here on this side of my nose and like right through here. I can feel the pressure. It's kind of, my eye just feels like, you know, imagine if you were just really, really tired and you can't even keep your eye open. It's kind of what it's doing. Just doing funky things. But that's fine. Do funky things because I'm going to have straight teeth. Oh, yeah. Okay, so it is time for an update. It is exactly 2 weeks after I got the Invisalign, and today I put in new trays. So I'm actually out and about running lots of errands, and I ended up getting me some lunch, which was an egg McMuffin minus the ham, and Coke, because I don't get to drink a lot of it now. So since I have put no trays in, I thought, okay. Ooh, is it really dark? It's really dark. Whew. I don't know if you guys can see me. Ah, that's better. So since I have to put no trays in, I thought I would give y'all another update. My mouth feels totally fine now. I guess, you know, with it 2 weeks, my teeth aren't like moving anymore. But once I put those trays in, oh boy. What, 4 hours later at least I'm going to feel it. But I wanted to give you a little tidbits of information that I have realized since the last time I vlogged about this. And that is bad breath. I kid you not, people. Even after brushing my teeth every single time I eat, and before I put the trays in, I brush my teeth. And I brush the trays once a day, and even doing that, oh my gosh, it's like the trays just hold odor, especially when you wake up in the morning. Woohoo! All I could say is bad, bad, bad. And you take the trays out and it's like slimy in there. Ah! But it's all for a good cause, but I just want to give you that info. And one thing I noticed, I do not bite my nails, but every now and then, like if a cuticle gets a little, I don't know what you call it. It's almost, imagine a hangnail, but it's your cuticle or whatever. And if I'm not near fingernail clippers, in the past, I would just kind of like bite it off if I could. And I've tried that like twice in the last 2 weeks. It's like, oops, well, that didn't work, because that you can't even, yeah, you can't, if you bite your fingernails, you are not going to be able to bite your fingernails with Invisalign. So, and where I would bite every now and then the extra skin on the cuticles, that doesn't happen either, because the tray is not sharp enough. It's too thick. It's too round to actually bite. And I noticed that it seems like they get softer in time. Like, you know, the last week I've had no problems getting the trays in and out. It is just like that, so easy. And it just seems like they get weaker and softer through time. I don't know. I mean, I don't know if I'm ever going to have to wear a tray more than 2 weeks, but if I do, yeah, they just seem weaker. So anyway, the next update will be, I don't know, it could be late this evening, to if I notice some big drastic change when I put the new tray in. Or, you know, it could be in a couple days to let you know how I'm feeling with the second tray in. Let's see.
So stoked we are getting done. Bags packed, so we're on the run today.